Hi guys, a quick video for you here to explain the free stuff. I've given you some more free stuff, going a bit overboard on the free stuff, but I don't suppose you can ever do that because free stuff is great. But here's the thing, as I said before, don't discount this because it's free. I know it's really easy to do. You might think, well, free stuff, what's the point in using it? It's obviously low in value, and that is not the case. The stuff I'm giving you here, I mean, like the niche pack for the head sites. I put a for the head sites for the headphones. Those luxury headphones that niche I showed you. I've put the link again in your email, and that's basically a niche with the starter keywords for you, done for you. So all you have to do is the work, and obviously hard work, but build the sites and you'll get results. And I thought I'd give you something else of value. I hope you find it useful. And this is actually taken from the ASON Ultimatum course, what I'm going to be doing. A couple of changes for 2016. Well, not changes, additions. I'm going to be adding in checklists. And one of the checklists I've sent you is taken from the starter niche checklist when you're starting out. So if you're in a position where you don't have many sites out there, you haven't built many, or you're just getting started and you want to try and verify a niche, because one of the hardest things to do is know absolutely whether you're going to make sales. And although you can't do that 100%, by following the checklist, you can up the chances of you having a really good site and an easy to rank niche. So I'm going to walk you through that, and then I've got some more things to show you. So on your checklist, it's really simple. I'm just going to walk you through a few points, and you can see here niche checklist, how to make sure you have a winning niche. You've got this in your email to download. I've just put a little, this does not guarantee that you will get sales from the niche. It does give you the best chance of picking a winner. So when you're picking niches, I put a few questions I asked myself, and you could actually elaborate on this, but I didn't want it to be a really long checklist. I wanted it to be something that you can quickly tick off, print out, and actually use. So the first area is the product. And you look at, has the product more than 100 reviews? So if we just pick a product here, I know it's not the niche that we were looking at, but if we go for over-ear headphones, and then let's go for noise cancelling over-ear headphones, for instance, and you've got here, and we've sorted it by featured. Okay, and then if we go to the first one here, just as an example, you've got here quite a good product. Hang on, I'll just go back to the checklist so we can go through it. So the first one, has the product more than 100 reviews? Well, I sort of put that in there, you know, to explain to you, it's not a strict number. If the product has less than 100 reviews, it doesn't mean it's not going to sell. It could be a new release, it could be a slow burner. But to start out, again, follow this. If you haven't made any sales, if you haven't got site set up, follow this because it will help you. And this one's got way more than 100 reviews. The next thing was, are the frequency of the reviews at least every few days, ideally more than once a day? And if we go down here, you see the frequency of the recent customer reviews. This is where you want to look. This one is absolutely flying. Again, what it means is, how many people come back and leave a review on Amazon when they buy stuff? Not every single person. In fact, I'm guessing out of 100, less than 10. So you know that if there's loads of these reviews going, it's absolutely flying off the shelves. Now, it doesn't have to be as frequent as this, okay? You can have it, like I say here, every few days. You know, for a product, especially high-end products, I think some of those luxury headphones were every few days, and that's fine. The next question you want to ask yourself is, have you narrowed right down into a sub-niche? If we go up here, and if I go back, you could see here what I mean by sub-niche. You see here, show results for electronics, headphones, over-ear headphones, but we want to narrow right down into a niche, like lightweight headphones, foldable, DJ style, sports and exercise headphones, wireless headphones. You want to make sure you go in as far as you can, because it will help you with ranking. So I'll go back to the product. The next thing we've got is the product red hot. A lot of buzz around the product. You can do this. I'll give you some pointers. Just type in the product name. Look at the Google News articles. Have a look at what people are saying. The more buzz around the product, I'll let you decide on that. The more stable and the more buzz around the product, the better. Are there other products in the same niche that are popular? Now this is good. Let me explain this to you. So we've got this product here, but if we have a look here, Bose Quiet Comfort 25 acoustic noise cancelling, Bose Quiet Comfort noise cancelling headphones. I think they're the same. Beats Studio, Bose Quiet. What we're looking for here is other Bose products in the same niche. Now bear in mind I've actually narrowed this down to noise cancelling, so we could actually take the noise cancelling off and just look for Bose. But ideally you're looking for the same manufacturer in the same niche. I know there is some Bose there. I think they're Bose Quiet Comfort 15 from memory, or other top products like Beats Studio and so on. I'll just go back to here. Here we go. Are there other products in the same niche that are popular? And you can see the Beats here. And what else have we got? We've got Beats, we've got Audio Technica, and Sennheisers again. So you can see there are other products in the niche going right down as well. And again, how we're telling that they're popular is you can see the reviews here. And then let me just show you. Sorry, I'm flicking back to this so I can go through it with you. Are there any popular competing products? All that means is the Bose, well, the Beats headphones are going to compete with the Bose, and the Sennheisers are going to compete with them. The more competition, the more products competing for that niche, the better. It means there's money in the niche. Are there different names for the product? All I meant here is, are there different ways that you can address the same product? Like with a vacuum cleaner, you could call it a Hoover. With these noise cancelling headphones, you might call it a headset, or I know, like slang, what do they call them? Cans, like, you know, cans on your ears. All that stuff's really helpful when you're trying to get ranked. So just, that's not a tick sheet so you have to have these, okay? It's just something to help. You know, it might be far easier getting ranked on Hoover than vacuum, for instance. And then moving on, competition. Type in the product name into Google within quotes. I recommend for your first few sites. Are there less than 10,000 competing results for the product name? Again, this isn't set in stone. If there's more and the product's really hot, you should go for it. But I know some people are bothered about competition. If you want to try and minimize the competition, type it into quotes, and if there's less than 10,000, that will really help. And I'll whiz through these quickly because you can read through this. Are there any reviews on the first page? Just have a look and see if there's any review sites. Are there any YouTube videos on the first page? Are there any social media sites on the first page? How many spots are taken up by authority sites? Massive sites like Amazon, Walmart, CNET, and depending on these, so if there's loads of social media, YouTube and review sites, that's good. That means you can get there too. And if there's loads of authority sites, that's harder to get there, okay? So it's just, again, no set criteria, just something to bear in mind. And then keywords, looking at the Google AdWords keyword tool, and again following the same process above. So when you type these keywords in, you can use the competition checker here to see, you know, are there related keywords? So if we go, let's take an example. And if I go to here, I was going to show you this niche, but I'll just show you. So here we go. And we go down, look at the related keywords. Okay? So there are related keywords. They don't have to be, but this will all help you. Following the competition process above, do some of these keywords have the criteria? That should say match the criteria, but basically it just means follow through the competition here and make sure that some of these keywords also add up. And then go to the Google AdWords keyword tool. Do the keywords have searches? Check in the highest value cost per click keywords. Can you rank using the competition questions above? Not that complicated. Sounds more complicated. All you do is when you're looking through the keywords, look at the highest cost per click keywords from the Google AdWords keyword tool, and then go back to Google and see if they match up on the competition. And if they do, it gives you a good chance of ranking for some really good keywords. And that's it. You know, there's more that you can do, but I don't want to give you stuff that will just bog you down. The main thing is getting set up, getting the sites out there, and if you follow that little checklist, print it out, use it, it will really, really work well for you. And as an example, look at this. Here's that site again. The site that we're following on Flipper, GoPro camera reviews, it is now at $3,000. And I decided, so I was watching this and I sort of giving you guys some free stuff, and I was thinking, you know, what would really help you? Because all this guy's done is not rocket science. He's built a site. Again, we'll have a quick look at the site. Look at that. Not miraculous. You know, if you're watching this and you're thinking, Chris, you know, oh, this stuff's beyond me, you really, really don't have to worry, because you don't need this is proof that you don't need bells and whistles and beautiful site, and you just need a site with half decent information on, linked together well, to do the work, to actually work hard and get the content on it. That's the pain in the arse, if we're honest. Get the links in, get some pictures in there. In fact, I'd almost say there's some SEO stuff that he can do on this site that's, you know, he's not done brilliantly, but it works. And if he's making sales, you know, good luck to him. And look at this. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages of reviews, and then he's got 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12 pages of reviews in a video page, and the site's selling for $3,000 and it's making sales. So even if you don't get sites off me, do this stuff. And what I was thinking about is, because this, you know, we're sort of looking at the Flipper, I'm going to be doing a free webinar showing you exactly the process for. Now, we're not going to go straight through how to build in the site, but as you've got that checklist there, I'm going to be giving you the process of how it works, why it works so well, how you can get started with some goal setting in there, and also different business models, because there's 2 different business models essentially. You can make more, you know, there's many different ways of doing things, but you can either build the sites up and get the residual income that they give you, and also build them up so you've got your best sites performing, or you can build them up to sell them on Flipper and get them selling, and then do this. Look, this guy is selling a site for $3,000. It's still got 9 hours left. There's a bid pending, so it's over $3,000, and he's got to buy it now for $5,000. Now I'm thinking this will go for the buy it now price. I'm guessing. We'll see. I'll do another video. But here's my point to you. I'm going to do a webinar. It's going to be totally free. But if you're not going to build the sites, do consider the site builder offer. Because with the site builder offer, you get to pick from 3, 5 or 10 sites. You've got some great bonuses in there. Now, and I'll let you watch this video. I'll put the link below this video to this page, and watch that video. It is 30 minutes, but it goes right in detail about all the bonuses. And this is also overdue. You know, the timer's run out. I've got 1 spot left, so I'm just going to fill the spot. If you're watching this video and you click on the link below the video and you can't see this page, that's because the spot's been taken. I'm only going to leave the page open till that spot goes, because I've got 1 more spot. And if you want that spot and you want access to the free webinar, it's free for everyone to join. But if you know you're not going to build the sites and you want to actually follow this stuff with Flipper, and you actually want to make some money, do consider getting the sites. If you don't want to go for the site builder, that's fine. Use the stuff and get them built, because it makes you money. Look at this. So here's the thing. I'll just leave you with this. Even if you build sites that aren't particularly successful, they are still worth money. I mean, this guy, you know, if you've got a site, let's say you had 10 sites out there, and let's say 3 of them didn't do anything at all. Once you've got your other 7 sites, you know, and they're making money, you can then go back to the 3 sites and use this model to build them up and sell them on Flipper. And look at this. I'll just show you. I will be showing in the webinar how to do the listing on Flipper a lot better than this. Now, you can't You can't discount this listing because this guy's making money. He's selling the site. He's getting rankings on the site. Good luck to him, and it's working. But I will show you how to do your flipper listing so it gets sales, and I'll show you that stuff, and I'll show you the business models, and I'll show you live keyword research, and I'll give you some niche ideas, and I will be putting some spots for the site builder and A's and Ultimatum in the webinar. But this really is the final chance to get in the site builder at these prices. Like if you click on here and you go down to here, these prices are going up. And you can see why. To explain why, one of these sites you get 7 pages, okay, and you can see this guy's got like 12 pages on his site, and he's selling it for $3,000. Now, for 10 sites, you're only paying $1,499. So I'm putting the prices up, and the other reason is you're not just getting the content and the SEO'd properly and the theme. You're also getting some extras put on there. But really, I can't afford to keep doing it at that price because, and this is the truth, it is a huge amount of work. I mean, I've had a sort of spot where some people have had to wait for site builders because it's hard for me to actually do the content. So if you want a spot and you want you want to get in, you want to get the final spot, and you want to get that stuff, that webinar, and all of these bonuses, I'll show you. All of these bonuses, the ClickBank case study, social signal smasher. The ClickBank case study, in fact, if you're watching this video, the first video is going live for that today, as it happens. If you want money spinning niches, free access to A's on Kickstart 2016 and the upgrades, grab the bonuses and grab this final spot. Now, this is truly the final spot. So if you don't see this page, I do apologise. It's gone. The final spot's gone. But if you're still seeing this page, grab it, and you will also see the page go down within 2 minutes of grabbing it, and I'll send you an email. If you want to do this stuff, let's go for it. I'm excited to show you the webinar, and even if you don't get the stuff, okay, I'm not sort of pitching you with stuff and sort of saying you have to buy it. Don't buy it if you don't want to, but whatever you do, do the work. If you're sat here and you're thinking, well, Chris, I'm not going to buy your sites, that's fine, that's completely fine. But show me a site you've built. Show me something. Actually do the work, because I don't want to. I know it sounds weird, and I know it's just a YouTube video and it's just an email. But if you, here's the thing, and I will go now because the video's gone on a bit long. But here's the thing: I want you. If you're not where you want to be, okay. If you're sort of thinking, well, I haven't built the sites and there's a bit of a learning curve and everything like that, look at this, and this is $3,000 and it's still got 9 hours left. And imagine if you had even 3 sites and you sold 2 of them on Flipper and you got $6,000, or even if you didn't sell as much as this and you got $1,000 or $500 for a site. If you're not making money online, do the stuff. It works. I'm not saying it's plain sailing and you build a site and that equals this amount of money. I'm saying actually do it and you will start getting results, and from those results I will help you build up and you will have a business. So do consider it, and at the very least use the stuff, use the checklist. The stuff works. I've been doing this for years, and I'm not saying that is the most exhaustive checklist. It's not. It's a simple checklist that you can print out and tick off, and if you follow that, you have a far better chance of making money and a site that you can sell on Flipper, or one that you can build up into an authority site, or take the final spot and let me do it for you. But truly final spot, once it goes, it's gone. Okay guys, and I'll send you details on the webinar. That's for everyone. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Cheers guys.